Welcome back to Let's Play KRZ Part 11. Due to some accidents, the last part, I was thinking that only the streaming was capturing the wrong video, but actually the recording is also affected. Oh, it's a sad accident. And also, we skipped the middle part, Lula Chamberlain. hmm I did not see this. I skipped the middle part, and I don't know how long will this entertainment be. But let's get started. Ooh. Maybe in the audience consider leaving. If anyone leaves, let them leave. The theater is not a prison. If anyone coughs, cough also. The theater is not a sick bed. We minister to the audience, we revere the pains of the audience. Lem Dolittle. Doolittle. So who are these? We're celebrating. Pearl, it's supposed to be a celebration. Don't you know the news? Larry, drop it. So celebrate. I'm not stopping you. But I'm not paying for it. Your mother's going to be a manager. So put a manager's salary on that tab. Sure, they said she's management material. What kind of material are you, Peril? Maybe, he said maybe. I'm made of sweat and blood and beer, just like you raised me. That's a damn strange thing to say. Sure, my hands are cut up, but you're a loan clerk and your mother's manager at a supermarket. So his arm's cut. Then I think this related to the story about whom? The doctor? Oh no, not the doctor. About I forgot. Too many people. Maybe eventually. Maybe eventually. Maybe eventually management material. Keep your chin up. Sooner or later. Keep your chin up. How's that, Dad? Enough. You can still settle? It'll just take longer. I should look again. Just sit with me, Larry. Let's just wait for the music. Get away from the awfulness. If she's this late, she's not coming. Where's Junebug? Where's the entertainment? I said, if she's this late, she always show up. I've got nothing better to do. You're gonna settle up first? Don't be a fool. Watch it. Good Christian woman. God damn it, who cares if I did or didn't go to New Orleans? She didn't mean that. Maybe I just sat here alone in the dark. Would you like that, Evelyn? That what you want to hear? Watching nature programs in the dark. Just me and the deer and the gators. And the goddamn dinosaurs. It was Harry's Ark, Evelyn. 2 by 2, out of the flood and into the poorhouse. She's just drunk. All on my dime. Well, there's gonna be a reckoning. All of you. Just stick around and you'll see. What are you talking about, Harry? What reckoning? I want to hear another love song. Where's Junebug? I hope she never shows up. I can't pay her, the money's run out. What's that? It's gone. The money's all gone. I let you sponges soak up so many free drinks, now I can't even stock the whiskey without striking a deal. No more whiskey? Harry, what kind of deal? It doesn't matter. You can't blame us, Harry. We're just a little short from time to time. Sure. Just leave, Peril. Just trust me. Okay, I'm leaving. Are you sure? I'm sure. You don't deserve this. All I want is a love song and a whiskey. You have plenty of time for whiskey. I just want to be left alone. That man's like a straitjacket. I know, Evelyn. If only he'd meet some tall young thing on the road. I know. "11 years behind a supermarket too. Keep your chin up, Rosa. Eventually, maybe eventually. Now you all should clear out. Where should we go? Where would we go? Just let us wait. Let us wait for Junebug. We are good for it. We just want to have a few drinks, see the entertainment, then we'll go home. You don't understand. Sure. We know you're struggling. We are all struggling. Harry, you said you have a deal, right? God damn it. You don't understand me. Harry, your language. What's to understand? We'll settle our debt soon. Rosa's in line for this promotion. All they want is debt. They feed on it. They put it in the whiskey. What? What the hell are you saying? He'll be here soon. The boy from Hard Times. There'll be a reckoning. Harry, our debt's not to the distillery. It is now. I traded it. I sold it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So here's the distillery. Okay. And this time we go to another interlude here and there along the echo. Never get enough of interludes. Okay, hope it'll be shorter. But I should take off first, right? So if you put on the headphone like I do, you hear the music actually coming from the left side only.
You have dialed into Here and There Along the Echo, a guide to the Echo River for drifters and pilgrims. This guide is a public service provided by the Bureau of Secret Tourism.
Okay, now I don't have to speak. No subtitles.
For a menu of our resources, press 1. If you have an extension to dial, press. For historical sites along the Echo River, press 1. For a guide to the river's flora and fauna, press 2. For help identifying an unfamiliar sound, press 3. For a catalog of subterranean birdsong, press 1. For help identifying something that's happening in the dark, press 2. If you are hearing organ music, press 3. To return to the main... Lucky you. Does it sound like this?
Bob, cool, ready to go? Emily, yeah, let's go. Let's just take a minute. So it's there in the museum again. We'll wait for too long.
Hello. You have dialed into Here and There Along the Echo, a guide to the Echo River for drifters and pilgrims. This guide is a public service provided by the Bureau of Secret Tourism.
Okay, so maybe there's more to hear, but can I go now? No?
The number you have dialed is not real.
The number of dialed is not real.
The number you have dialed.
Well, it's just a coincidence. I thought I was dialing 911, but actually it's only a combination. End with 911. I don't know another number, so I'll have to wait.
Resource, then you're a certain kind of beachcombing, bat-calling sightseer. So let's take a driftwood inventory. For a diver's guide to underwater islands, press 1. For forgotten places, press 2. For restless places, press 3. For what little we know of the Iron Pariah, press 4. For food and drink recommendations, press 5. To return to the main menu, press 6. The Iron Pariah is just what she's called along the Echo River. Of course, she once had another name, but it's been scratched away, maybe out of shame? Or maybe she took a bend too sharply and left her true name on a rock. So, what else? We know she was in the war, but neither side would claim her. We don't know if anyone's aboard. She drifts along the water and commands a wide berth. Tourists, if you hope to document the Iron Pariah, I fear you will be disappointed. She has a beguiling way of vanishing from photographs. Steer to shore and let her be carried along in silence. Pilgrims, I wouldn't dare to interfere. For a diver's guide to underwater islands, press 1. For the cluttered place, press 1. For the flooding place, press 2. For a list of the places where people can't sleep, press 3. can't sleep in the wet grass or on the bridges of New Königsberg. They can't sleep anywhere near Lake Lethe because it's too large. Nobody can sleep with their toes in the river because it's too cold. People can't sleep where I sleep because I'm all knees and elbows, and anyway, there isn't enough room for both of us. I'm not sure if anyone can sleep on the deck of the Mucky Mammoth, but I'm certain they can't sleep on the trash barge because of the smell. If you have anything to add, please call us back with extension 7360. For a
7360.
press 1.
Okay.
For forgotten places, press 2. For restless places, press 3. For secret tourism, forgotten places are the vital spark. Take no pictures here, nor souvenirs. Write no travelogues. We will discuss these places now in vague and qualified descriptions. For the town with no roads to it, press 1. For the silo of late reflections, press 2. For the monument to something that we don't remember what it is, press 3. There is a town which has its own roads, but which no other roads connect to. They send and receive mail. There is a school, and so on. But what I want to tell you about now is the horses. There are horses living wild in this town. I forget how they got there. They don't stay in stalls. They sleep outside. They walk through the town on the streets or on the sidewalks, and the people of the town think of them as elegant, wordless neighbors. For a diver's guide to underwater islands, press. For the cluttered place. People can't sleep in the wet grass or on the bridges of New Königsberg. They can't sleep anywhere near Lake Lethe because it's too large. Nobody can sleep with their
So
toes
how
in
about
the
we
river.
try the extension number? I feel kind of overwhelmed now, too many options. I know, just want to sit somewhere and draw or something. Yeah, work on some whittling, turn some boards into scrap wood. Yeah, it's late, somewhere we can rest. Yeah, we could just drive until we find somewhere that looks restful. That sounds exhausting. Cool, ready to go? Let's just take a minute. It's so annoying, I cannot skip this intro.
Perhaps the river tilts to face the moon.
Oh, I just tried the extension but forgot to record it. It's actually saying
Some
nothing.
sailors blame corked rocks. Whatever the geological explanation, the islands of the Echo River are mostly transient, rising and diving on some inscrutable schedule. The following islands are presently underwater. The Red Island, the Green Island, Fancy Island, Tearless Rock, Island of 350 and 440 hertz, Baucis Keys, Angled Island, Bear Island, the Doubtful Island. This list is current as of now. For a diver's guide to underwater islands, for secret tourism, forgotten places are the vital spark. Take no pictures here, nor souvenirs. Write no travelogues. We will discuss these places now in vague and qualified descriptions. For the town with no roads to it, there is a
Two.
silo so tall and strange wait patiently, you may overhear the conversations of earlier visitors. I once had an argument there with a dear friend, but I forget what it was about, and we haven't spoken since. Maybe I'll go find out someday. For a diver's guide to underwater islands, press 1. For secret tourism, forgotten places are the vital spark. Take no pictures here, nor souvenirs. Write no travelogues. We will discuss these places now in vague and qualified descriptions. For the town with no... I suppose it must have been an important event if we felt we needed to commemorate it. The monument looks like it was a lot of work to put together. I wonder if it was a happy occasion, something we were celebrating and didn't want to let go of, or if instead it was something so horrible that we never wanted to forget it, for fear that we'd accidentally do it again. There isn't a plaque or anything. Yes, we didn't think we'd need one. For a diver's guide to underwater islands, for secret tourism, forgotten places are the vital spark. Take no pictures here, nor souvenirs. Write no travelogues. We will discuss these places now in vague and qualified descriptions. For the town with no roads to it, press 1. For the silo of late reflections, press 2. For the monument to something that we don't remember what it is, press 3. I suppose it must have been an important event if we felt we needed to commemorate it. The monument looks like it was a lot of work to put together. I wonder if it was a happy occasion, something we were celebrating and didn't want to let go of, or if instead it was something so horrible that we never wanted to forget it, for fear that we'd accidentally do it again. There isn't a plaque or anything. Yes, we didn't think we'd need one. For a diver's guide to underwater islands, press 1. For forgotten places, press 2. For restless places, press 3. For what little we know of the Iron Pariah, press 4. For food and drink the Iron Pariah is just what she's called along the Echo River. Of course, she once had another name, but it's been scratched away, maybe out of shame? Or maybe she took a bend too sharply and left her true name on a rock. So, what else? We know she was in the war, but neither side would claim her. We don't know if anyone's aboard. She drifts along the water and commands a wide berth. Tourists, if you hope to document the Iron Pariah, I fear you will be disappointed. She has a beguiling way of vanishing from photographs. Steer to shore and let her be carried along in silence. Pilgrims, I wouldn't dare to interfere. For a diver's guide to underwater islands, press 1. For food, press 1. If you plan your journey along the Echo to be a slow and thoughtful one, you will surely want to eat. It's true, and even advanced preparation can still fail you. Maybe the food you've packed will fall in the water and be spoiled. Or it could be stolen by a bat. Well, the water sustains all travelers. Catch it yourself in the river, or have something prepared for you at this place out on the lake. The restaurant is called, well, it's out on Lake Letha. It has to be out there where the water is deepest. If you go early in the morning, you might see the diver bring in his nightly haul. Weird creatures from weird depths fish, crabs, jellies, things we don't have proper names for at this elevation. Sam and Ida's, that's the name of it. Sam dives, Ida cooks. Unique fare and uncommon conversation, to say nothing of the decor. If you do stop by, tell them I said hello, and that they're always in my thoughts and prayers. For a diver's guide, for food, press 1. For drink, press 2. To return to the main, the water is fine, but more adventurous tourists will surely be looking for stronger stuff. Move quickly along past any strangers with cheap bourbon flasks. You can get that hard times rotgut anywhere. If you're traveling by boat, you'll want the traditional seafarer's liquor. As it happens, there's a watering hole called the Rum Colony, wholly devoted to the stuff. You know, mixed with sugar and bright colors. I've heard it's excellent, but I never drink the stuff. I take my spirits clear. For a diver's guide to underwater, for the cluttered place, press 1. There is a place always cluttered by debris floating along the water. Otherwise, it's unremarkable. In fact, the only way to find it is to notice that there happens to be more trash there than anywhere else around. I wonder why that is. For a diver's guide, for the cluttered place, press 1. For the flooding place, press 2. For a list of the places where people can't sleep, press 3. There is a place that regularly floods. I first saw this place years ago when an acquaintance of mine, an artist, built an installation there. The work was very complicated. All of her artwork is. I remember it was made from huge piles of recycled newspapers. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to complete it before the flood came and wiped it out. The next time I passed by this place, it was full of young men and women on bicycles. They'd built a track weaving through the soggy ruins of my acquaintance's flooded artwork. The rising water level quickly made it too dangerous to ride in anymore, and many bicycles were crashed and abandoned. The last time I saw the place, it had been repurposed to store handmade pottery earmarked for sale out of state. By the time I arrived, there was just a pile of ceramic fragments dashed by floodwaters against rusting bicycles and gray pulp. I've heard recently that this place has been reclaimed again. Surely this time, things will be different. For a diver's guide to underwater islands.
Bye-bye. I think I've heard all of them. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so thanks for watching, and we'll probably going on to Act 4 in the next video, and I'll see you in the next part.